A hot tea, Mike T, is about a quarterback on a hot streak. Tell us about it.
I mean, right now, Derek Carr is the best quarterback in the NFL. If we go by what we see, he has played flawlessly in the first 2 weeks. The New Orleans Saints have scored 91 points in their first 2 games. And last week, guys, they scored 44 points on 16 completions. And Chris Olave really hasn't even gotten going yet. So it's early, but right now, to me, he's the best quarterback in the NFL.
Oh, I'm going to have to go hot tea on that one. I love Derek Carr, and I'm surprised a little bit by Derek Carr and what he's been able to do, because you're going into this season, and obviously Alvin Kamara has been awesome, but Derek Carr is throwing the ball deep down the field, and that's been something different, really aggressive, and he's been fun to watch. I love Baker Mayfield, what he's doing with Tampa Bay as well, but I can't disagree with you on this one. I love what Derek Carr is doing.
You're Baker not doing Michael Jackson in the end zone, though. That's the thing.
You're right about that. I didn't know Derek Carr had that in him.
I didn't either.
Right? He's getting in the car, he listens to little Mike.
You go, Derek. Okay. All right, Mike, your second cup of hot tea is related to an 0-2 team. Give it to us.
The Cincinnati Bengals will once again win the AFC North. They are right where they want to be. They are 0-2. They get off to bad starts every year. But I thought Joe Burrow in particular, guys, threw the ball much better last week in a loss to Kansas City. Look, Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, be a contract or injury, really haven't been out there together. I think this team will be fine. Andrei Yoshevich has done some good things for them. And Trey Hendrickson on the other side of the ball here has played outstanding as a pass rusher. So it's not ideal by any stretch, but I think they're still the team to beat in the North.
Trey's one of the best defensive ends in the NFL, underrated guy, but I'm going iced tea on that one. I'm not rolling with you. I like the Pittsburgh Steelers and what they've showed through 2 weeks, because you're looking at a team where they got their quarterback in Justin Fields, and we've had the conversation with him and Russell Wilson. Fields has gotten in there. He has not turned the ball over. They've been able to run the football, and they win football games by that guy you just saw on your screen, T.J. Watt, in this defense. And what I've seen so far is a recipe that I think can last for them throughout the football season, especially when it gets cold and you got guys running down there hitting people, and you have a quarterback protecting the football.
I feel like that take is more hot tea than anything else with the Steelers winning the AFC North.
Right.
That's a little bit hot on
right.
that one. All right, Mike T, staying in the AFC North, your next hot tea take right there. Serve it to us.
Yeah, the most disappointing quarterback so far is Lamar Jackson. Now, maybe that's a little unfair because he's the reigning MVP, but through 2 games, he only has 2 touchdown passes. They lead the league in yards, but they have had trouble scoring. I expect this to get better, but a key for me, guys, 3 new offensive linemen. You can see here Chris Jones giving him all sorts of problems, and unfortunately, their offensive line coach passed away in August, and I think that actually matters just in terms of watching this team. So I expect them to get better, but this is a team that can't lose at home to the Raiders if they want to get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Max Crosby had his way with them in week 2 as well. But for me, most disappointing, I'm going with Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers, and it falls on Bryce and the whole organization. But I look at it, Lamar Jackson's going to have an opportunity against the Dallas Cowboys to get right in week 3. Bryce Young's not getting that opportunity. Bench in only his second year after 2 games going in. And I look at this situation with him. Dave Canales comes over, and I got to imagine he had a plan in place for Bryce Young, and that plan has failed terribly. Only 9 snaps in the preseason, and then throughout 2 games, he has not looked well, and that's extremely disappointing to me.
Mel Kiper had some scalding hot tea on that one.
Yeah.
Really good stuff.
You did. All right, finally, Mike, you got hot tea for Thursday Night Football. What is it?